Hello, this is Graham Rowan from Leaseback and Wealth Invest. And what is it I want to share with you today? Well, it's a really unique opportunity. It's a UK-based property investment that guarantees to turn £15,000 into £60,000 over the next 15 years. What I want to do now is just show you briefly some details about it, and then if you just pop your details in the form below, I'll show you the full information about this project on the other side. So let me just quickly summarize what this is all about and why the urgency. Well, I only found out about it a week ago, and I've been looking at the details since then. I just found out that the prices are about to go up by 10% on Tuesday the 1st of May. So I've been in touch with the developer, and I've agreed that anyone who registers by Monday evening, Monday the 30th, can get into this at the current prices, and it makes quite a big difference to the return over the 15-year period. So it is a genuine deadline. The prices are going up on Tuesday the 1st of May. There's nothing I can do to stop that. But all I can do is bring it to you sooner than I was going to. I was actually going to leave this until the next issue of the Wealth Watch newsletter and tell you all about it in there, but there's just not time for that because this will all have gone by Tuesday. So I need to tell you about it this weekend, and you need to decide at least whether you're interested or not this weekend. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a moment. But Tuesday the 1st of May is a firm deadline. The prices are going up 10%. Midnight on Monday, effectively. So if you want to get in at the old prices, you have to at least register your interest by Monday evening. So what exactly is this thing that I'm raving on about? Well, it's what I'd call a landmark UK property. It's already built. This is not some off-plan investment. This is something that's already built and is running extremely profitably. What's happening is the owner needs some funding for expansion because they're doing so well. And as you're probably aware at the moment, the banks just don't really want to know about this sort of thing. So he's opening this up to private investors to come in to fund his expansion. And because of the scale and the profitability of the business, he's able to offer very attractive terms. You can invest anything from 30k up to as much as 390k. You get a 50% interest-free, non-status loan, effectively developer finance, that's available now. You know, I haven't been able to say words like that for a very long time, but you can actually get an interest-free, non-status loan for 50% of the amount. There's a 10% rental guarantee for 15 years. There are actually one or two other options I'll tell you about on the other side when you register, but at the very least you've got this 10% rental income guarantee over the 15-year period. And here's the thing, at the end of that 15 years, they guarantee to buy back the property for 50% more than you paid for it. So, you know, and that's not mandatory, you know, that's optional. If property's gone up a lot more, you can sell it to someone else or hang on to it or whatever, but the very minimum is a guarantee of a 150% buyback. So what does that mean in terms of all the numbers? Well, let's say you go for the lowest cost option. You invest in a £30,000 unit. You have to put in £15,000 of your own money. So just to be clear, this is only available to people who have at least £15,000 in liquid funds ready to invest. You borrow the £15,000 interest-free over 10 years. So you get 10% rental income guarantee. That's £3,000 a year, making £45,000 over 15 years. Take off your loan repayment, which is done over 10 years, and the net of all that is £30,000. You've got your guaranteed buyback for £45,000, less what you paid up front, £15,000, so you've got £30,000 profit there as well. So with £30,000 profit on the rental, £30,000 profit on the buyback, that's £60k in total, which is a 400% return on your original investment, which works out at 26.66% per annum. Try getting that on the high street. So, you know, these really are truly outstanding numbers, and I know what you're all thinking. I can just hear this crowd of people across the land saying in unison, "It's too good to be true, Graham." Well, yeah, okay, you may well think that. So here's what I've done. I've gone through all of the numbers and the agreements and stuff. I've got full information on the property, what it is, where it is, why I think this is a great opportunity. I want to share all of that with you, as well as my own analysis of the risks and returns on this investment. And that'll be totally open, transparent, and you can make your own mind up when you hear what I've got to say about it. We'll have a more detailed look at the financial options. There's more than I've got time to show you here, but I will go into them in a lot more detail on the other side when you register. I'll tell you about the availability. There aren't many left. This has only been marketed for, I think, 3 weeks, and about 70% of the units have sold, which, to be honest, is hardly surprising when you look at what's on offer. So this really is, genuinely a case of getting into these last remaining units while we can. I'll also give you the full details about how to reserve the unit, how to apply for the finance. You can even go and visit the place and see for yourself before you actually end up committing. The important thing is that you actually register your interest by the end of Monday the 30th of April, because I've got a special arrangement with the developer that anyone who registers their interest up to that point will qualify for this existing price and this existing deal if they choose to go ahead, but you will have time to think about it, look at it, maybe go and visit before you have to commit. So all you need to do now is pop your details in the form below. That will get you immediate access to all the information I just described. If you're still not sure, and before you even register your interest you want to talk to me, I'm actually out in various meetings on Monday because I didn't expect this to be coming along. I should be back in the office by about 3:30. I'm happy to stay till 7:30 if anyone wants to call me on 020-8940-7000 if you want to find out a little bit more before you actually register. But if you want to get into this at the most favourable terms, you will need to register by close of play Monday. So lots more to tell you about on the other side. Just pop your details in the form below and then I'll take you straight to all that information. Talk to you soon.